Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi all, let me introduce myself. My name is Rahmat Hidayatullah from Fish Hatchery Technology class. In this video, I will explain what I have understood from the material about marine organisms. Marine organisms are all living things in the sea, both animals and plants or coral. In general, marine biota is divided into three major groups, namely plankton, nectar, and bentos. This division has nothing to do with scientific classification size, animal or plant, but is based on general living habits such as walking motion, lifestyle, and distribution according to ecology. The ocean is home to billions of plants and animals. Here you will find everything from microscopic plankton to giant blue whales. The first is plankton. The most abundant plants in the ocean are known as phytoplankton. These are usually called single, minute floating plants that float across the surface of the ocean water. Other types of plants that are commonly found in the sea are algae. Green algae are the most commonly plant marine. Chlorophyll causes these algae to have a bright green color. When the algae leaves calcify, they add layers to marine sediment. Botanists believe that there are 200,000 species of algae, although only 36,000 have been identified. Red algae, colored by the pigment picoceratherine, are the largest and most diverse of marine plant species. Some of the red algae cling to the coral, creating a reef. Green and red algae species prefer warm water to cold water. In contrast, brown algae stained with the pigment fucoxanthin are usually found in the cold or temperate water, and some species live in the tropics. On the reefs, chocolate algae are often the dominant organism. The second is zooplankton. Zooplankton are drifting animals and are usually small in size, but they can grow quite large and big size. The third type of marine animals that spend its entire life on the seabed is called bentos. Plankton are small or microscopic marine organisms that are very numerous, and their movements are influenced by the movement of seawater. Plankton consists of plants group or phytoplankton and animal group or zooplankton. Zooplankton is a group consisting of many kinds of microscopic animals such as protozoa, coleonterates, mollusca, annelids, and crustaceans. There are types of animals that remain throughout their life cycle as plankton, called holoplankton. Some are only part of their life cycle as plankton. Life as plankton is lived only in the early stage as eggs or larvae, while after adulthood it lives as nectar, called mineroplankton, for example, copepods. In the open sea, there are many zooplankton that can move up and down periodically, or known as vertical migration. At night rise to the surface, while during the day it descends to bottom layer. The next one is nectar. Nectar are animals that live in seawater actively, so that their movements are less influenced by current movements and can even oppose the movement of currents freely, and their migration depends on their will. Fish are especially present in large numbers, including nocturne. Broadly speaking, it is divided into groups that are pelagic species, namely groups of fish that live between the waters of the middle to the top of the ocean, and groups of demersal species that live on or on the ocean floor. All fish are predators. The pelagic group mostly eat plankton or small nectar members, while the demersal group is organisms that live on the bottom. Certain types of fish live on the bottom of the deep ocean, and most have organs in their bodies that can emit light. Many of the fish that live in this area have large jaws, slim body shape. Whales are members of the necton that have a very large size, although most eat plankton. Blue whales eat the most krill, a type of small crustacean known as the euphausiid. Other types of whales are sperm whales, dolphin, porpoise, which are active predators. The last is bentos. Bentos are animals and plants that live above or below the seabed or in an area called the benthic zone, or the bottom of the edge area. Bentos is different from plankton that lives freely floating in the water. Some benthic organisms are not even fully understood, so research is ongoing to uncover their secret. All organisms in the world depend on benthic organisms for survival. These organisms consume animal carcasses that sink to the seabed, except its feces, which then dissolve into nutrients that will be brought back to the surface and used by other organisms. In this way, carbon not only stays on the ocean floor, but it returns to the life cycle. Without bentos for millions of years, all the carbon would remain on the seabed and could not be utilized by other living organisms. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you for watching this video.